Hey guys, welcome to my new webcam series called Updated. So, if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you'll see that I share, I share my life and my business tips and my routines and things that I do every day for my business. And I also share that I recently moved to a new state and I've been keeping you guys updated on it, but I wanted to do a better job of staying updated. So I created this series with my webcam. I think it has like that vintage early 2000s, mid 2000s vibe of it. So I thought it'd be interesting for me to update you guys daily, like a little journal, vlog, whatever, about, things that I'm doing to transition to a new state, a small town, especially with my business. I try to have offer as much business tips and any knowledge that I know, anything that I learned. So I thought that'd be interesting to tell you guys more about my journey. And so I'm gonna be wrapped up in a blanket because it is in the 50s and I'm from Miami and I'm cold. I'm a city girl. But yeah, I don't know. It's cold as hell. In Miami, once it hit 40 degrees, we ain't coming outside. Man, we ain't putting on no lotion. We're staying boosted up. But yeah, somebody told me the other day it got like last year, because I'm in South Carolina. And somebody told me like last year it got to like as low as 4 degrees. So I don't know. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try. But anyway, so all right, so you see me on TikTok and Instagram, you'll see me sitting down with my books, and I've been showing how I've been working on my ebook that I'm releasing on Amazon Kindle, and it's called How I Effed Up the Bag, a guide on what not to do when starting an online business. And it's gonna share my life, my early entrepreneurial journey, like how I started off on Etsy, and it's gonna just how I started off on Etsy. I sell on eBay, and just it's really gonna focus on my journey on Etsy, and until making my own platform. So yeah, I'm gonna update you guys about that also, and I'm going to show you a bit of my books and everything that I'm always posting, like you'll see in my videos. And so this one is my composition book, and I put the Book of Life on it. And I got that from Wallow on Instagram, Wallow267. He's from $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, and he has a composition book, and he wrote the Book of Life on it, and it was one of his ideas, and I put my ideas in this book, and he puts a lot of his ideas and goals that he wanted to accomplish when he got out of prison, because he was in prison for 20 years. And it's like manifestation. A lot of his things came true, and so I put a lot of my ideas in here, like a lot of things that I want to do, a lot of goals, just cause I'm a very innovative person, and I think of a lot of crazy ideas, and so I'll just hurry up and write it down in here, or I'll put it in my phone, because I think of a lot of stuff and I forget a lot of stuff too. So this is another book you'll see a lot in my videos, and it's just a regular spiral notebook. So yeah, this one is something new that I've been doing. I do like a daily or long-term, short-term goals checklist, and it's been helping me be more organized. That's one of my things that I struggle with, is being more organized, especially with my thoughts. And I get caught up, especially when you're an entrepreneur. You get caught up in day-to-day things that you need to do to run a business, and sometimes you can get overwhelmed. And so I've been doing this checklist, and it's been helping me. And so I have I had a checklist I did when I first moved here, and I had and it was kind of inspired by this book. Oh my God, I gotta tell y'all the book. I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna write it in the description. It was a book I read, and it had a 20-minute exercise. Like it had different exercises of things to complete, and so like I had to. One of the things on my checklist was to create a 20-minute highlight reel. It was a 20-minute highlight reel exercise where you had to write, where you had to make like you could even be pictures, pictures or descriptions, everything of like a lot of things that you accomplished in your life that you're proud of. And so for me, I put a lot of different things with my Etsy, like experiences I had with my Etsy shop, my physical store that I had for about 3 years. Like things that I was able to do and experience from being an entrepreneur. So I put a lot of that thing, like a lot of that stuff in there. And yeah, so I'm going to show you the name of my checklist. It's called Believe Checklist, and I have this quote that I put on each one. And this quote is, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." It's by Eleanor Roosevelt. It's my favorite quote of all time. It's like a quote I just gravitated towards when I was younger, and I used to always see it everywhere, like on notebooks and everything. So I just loved it. And Eleanor Roosevelt, she's I love history. I'm a history buff, and she's a Libra like me. And she had an interesting life, and I'm very interested in her. So yeah, that's one of my favorite quotes. Sorry, people are still asleep. Yeah, also on my checklist, I have, things I was supposed to do when I first moved here to get my son ready for school. We had to come up with a name for a podcast. So I moved here with my best friend. I was supposed to, well, no, I moved here because of my best friend. She offered me to come, clear my mind because I was overwhelmed, just to come visit. But I ended up staying, and she's like my favorite person, one of my favorite people in the world. And we are making a podcast together. And, because we have these good conversations, and she's a very smart person. She's a creative like me. She's an artist. She paints. And, she has a lot of things that she's good at. And we both are like, into business, and we have a lot of dreams and things that we want to do. And we're good at talking. So we're going to create a podcast. I showed her on my TikTok, and we're going to create our own pages for the podcast and everything. We finally came up with a name, so we're going to share that too. And yeah, so this is just going to be about me and my life, and I'm going to take you guys with me. I also had on my checklist on how and I shared it on my TikTok and my Instagram about how I created an Instagram Facebook page. How I created a Facebook page to network with like entrepreneurs and people that's doing similar things like me in this new city. So yeah, so people that's doing like creating, have businesses, or just want to promote themselves. I created a Facebook page just to network and meet more people. That's one of the things that I had on my checklist when I first moved here, and I accomplished that. I think I did everything on this list. So I'm going to just be showing you guys my daily life and the journey. I don't know, I feel like I'm in an episode of MTV Diaries, so you think you know, but you have no idea.